I was sent this like haul treat. So it's got this bench here that you can sit on to put on your shoes. You have a couple of drawers here. There's some hooks here. So it's really nice. And then you've got your shelter here. I'm going to show you a little bit of how to put it together. And then let's do an up close look at the material and what it looks like. Here's a close-up look. So all the stuff came in one bag and I was able to pull them all out. They're all labeled on there. I like that they came in a separate bag because this one started ripping so that they didn't fall out of the big bag. So I thought that was great. Got these pieces, the fabric, metal pieces. Everything is labeled nicely on there. Here's the drawers. And then here is the wood pieces. These are really nice. They're super smooth. So one thing I noticed when I was putting these pieces on is that these long ones have like a large hole on one side and then a smaller hole on the other. Can't really see it on there, but you can on this one. So you can see it has like the larger hole, and that is going to be the piece that goes into the leg. So I did the larger hole on the outside so that the screw piece could go through that, and it just didn't note that on the instructions, so I just wanted to tell you. So here it is, mostly done. It's about halfway done, I guess, and this is the bench part with the wire on there, and then this is the top part all put together. Last step is just like putting them in together. But one thing I wanted to note was that you are screwing these little pieces in, and I used a bigger Allen wrench than what this came with because it was just easier on my hand. But now here it is all finished. Okay, first of all, I really like that this is actually not very wide, so it won't be in the way when my door opens right here because I don't have a lot of space. These hooks are movable, so I just set them all out there. You can take off what you want. Same with these ones up here. So this would be perfect for like hats, and this would be more like your purses and jackets because these are thicker and they're sturdier versus these are going to have a little bit of wiggle. There's also two hooks. So there's one right here and then one on this side that are screwed in. So if you have like a long purse or like a heavier jacket, this would be great to put it on. These drawers right here, there's two of them. So they look like the same material, like they have that same look, which I really like, but they are all fabric. And then as you can see, fabric. This does come out, and so the drawer would fold up. If there's no drawer in there, you can see that's what you have. My little door stop is right in the way. That's why I can't push this all the way against the wall. I think this wood material is super nice. Not very high off the ground, so that is also really nice. So you could even put shoes up here too if you didn't want to use it as a bench. I like that this is like a wire rack, so you can dry shoes if they're wet. So these are going to be a men's size 9. You can see they fit on there perfectly. Some women's shoes, so depending on the size of the shoe and the style, it will depend on how many you can fit on there. There's no room to put any underneath, you can see. But if you have smaller shoes or kid shoes, then you'd be able to fit more on there because these are women's shoes that are a little bit more narrow. So you could fit them, or if you stack them on top of each other. But it's really, really gorgeous. I love it. It's not bulky, which I really like. Plus you have all that space. So you can see I hung up some stuff on here. I've got a jacket hanging on there, hung up a purse on one of these ones. So you can just see how it looks all set up. It's so nice. I really, really like it. Just a couple more shots so you can see close up of the bench. And then your drawers, these are held on with screws, and then they're not super deep, but just a little bit shorter than your shoe area. So perfect for gloves or just like little scarves or anything little that you have that needs to go in there. But I really like this. I think it's gorgeous. It's gonna be a great way to stay organized. And like I said, you also have, like I showed you, there's also these hooks on the side. I feel like it's pretty sturdy too, like all metal, so, and it's all connected. There's screw in right here in the back, and then there's another set of screws right here. So all of it is connected and very stable. I think this little hall tree bench is the perfect size if you are in a small space and you want to keep all of your stuff organized. This is really, really great. I love it.